Hello, everyone. Welcome to the November 18th edition of Barely Necessities. That means it's Mickey and Minnie's birthday. Um, I'm still like in Life Day mode, so sorry.
I got my ears. We're good.
I'm Rebecca Mosley, the co-founder here at Laughing Place, and over there is Rebecca Burbank. We are here to do a little window shopping with all of you. I want to, okay, you guys look like you were having way too much fun. I follow Skywalking Through Neverland on socials, and they were in the parks for Life Day. And even though it was soggy out here in California, it looked like they were having a good time. Also, gonna say a quick hello to Fred Ramirez, who is quoting our favorite mouse. Oh boy, hiya, pal. Let's see, what are we starting off with, Becca?
Well, Mickey and Minnie, so it seems appropriate that we would talk about the new Loungefly Swarovski crystal collection that is very limited edition over at Loungefly. So the mini backpack has sold out and the ears have sold out, but the wristlet wallet is still available. And I still think this is interesting to highlight that they've done a collaboration with Swarovski, and that you have these like higher end bags and accessories to something that we usually see in the parks all the time. So these actually carry that heftier price. That mini backpack, I believe, was $400, and then this wristlet wallet is like $150. And I've been
noticing more of that kind of thing though, where it's like what I would describe as like more casual wear, but like they up the style points with use of crystals. I feel like things are being bedazzled again.
Right. So there's definitely an audience for it. I like that it's very simplistic. I like that it kind of has that almost like flower look with the crystals. It's not overly bedazzled, but there's enough there to make you like, or to catch your eye and make you think like, ooh, this is very elegant. And it has that like velour texture, or it looks like it's got that velour texture.
It's a really nice balance of the warm textile with that sparkle. Let's see, moving over to our friends at Roosevelt. They are highlighting Mickey's Christmas Carol. I love the fact that you've not only got the really warm-hearted Mickey, Yuletide Mickey look here with the top hat and the scarf, but they're also leaning into Scrooge.
They really are. Yeah, with the Scrooge and Marley coach jacket there. And then, yes, this shirt, which is, when you look at it closer, it's piles of gold. So it's just so fascinating. Right?
Yeah. And they even have, you'll see in a bit, they've got a bah humbug with using Scrooge. So if you want to lean into your holiday Scrooge, you can find it along with the really heartwarming imagery that is, kind of to me what I think of when I think of Mickey's Christmas Carol. I think of that kind of tugging at my heartstrings story there. So, but this is just too funny to me. Look, a little hidden Mickey.
It is, right. Yes. So yeah, you get a little bit of the Mickey magic there as well.
And they've gone across the variety of items that Roosevelt offers. They've got T-shirts, they've got the Canoe Flex button-ups, the hats. So a variety of styles when it comes to this particular line. Sarah, I actually have heard from my gal pals that they're not as big a fans of the women's cut. They tend to just kind of borrow. They end up sharing with their boyfriend, spouse, whatnot. So, I don't know. What do you have to say, Becca?
I have a couple of them. They were when they did the Disney 100 collection. They were Roosevelt was kind enough to send me some of the shirts. I like them. I found that the size that I wear in the classic, which is a small, also fits me in the women's cut. It's for me, I can even wear them to work. We have a little bit of a like casual attire that we can wear at work. So, but still needs to have that, the little collar there. So I enjoy them. I think they fit. I think they fit well. They're like,
Okay.
if you want it to be roomier, or if you want to wear a camisole underneath, you might want to size up. But I find them to be, for me, they're great. So
Fantastic. So there you go, Sarah. You'll have to let us know when you pick up one what you thought, because they have some great Star Wars designs, and right now some tremendous like Black Friday type sales. The Beskar hoodie that I've been eyeing is currently sitting at, I want to say like $42, and I think that
you should get it.
Yeah, I know. I almost did. So I've been doing so much traveling lately that my fund budget is really tight. But yeah, it's the sale is pulling at me. But screw Jim Marley. I mean, I love it. Moving on from Roosevelt's, we've got a holiday lookbook event that Alex was able to document for us. Look, you can see just a little bit of Alex in the mirror there.
Right? It's like a cameo in our coverage.
They have a wide variety of items displayed, giving you ideas on what to pick up this holiday season. Did anything in particular jump out to you, Becca, as I scroll through these?
Oh, well, okay. So they have Bob's Burgers earrings from Girls Crew, which I thought was so funny because I hadn't seen Bob's Burgers like jewelry type stuff before. And
Okay.
Kyle and I are fans of the show, so I was like, oh, how interesting. Yeah. So there's a mix and match set there with Louise, which I thought was a lot of fun. But
Cool.
yeah, Alex has done a couple different articles for us with the lookbook, wish book theming, and this one is more towards the adult fan, or like gifts that you can get for those older Disney fans in your life. Granted, we cover a lot of different things in this article, but this is not so much the emphasis on toys and like kids items, so more for the home. I like what they've got here. I really like that bag. That's new on Disney Store. That's the part of their established 1987 collection, and it's exclusive to Disney Store. I really like the Sorcerer Mickey, so I thought that one was pretty fantastic.
And
anything in particular for you that you like?
There were so many different things. You know what? I'm looking at my notes and going, I forgot to write down what it was I saw. So I was scrolling, hoping I would get to it before you would ask me, but
sorry.
I didn't. No, you're all good. It's on me, but so I'm still scrolling. Funkos. I don't know. Here, let me pull this list and scroll this old-fashioned way so I can pull up, get to it faster. There you go. This is what I was in my budget.
Yes.
So an enormous diorama style of the Death Star. So lots of Lego. I think the thing that is always that still surprises me, and it probably shouldn't after this time, is the way that I can celebrate my fandom now as an adult. So it's, being able to get a Krusty Burger and build it and have it, hanging out at my house is pretty cool. I know your husband has been able to, check out Lorcana and get involved with that trading card game. Yes. So just the breadth of the Disney company and the way that we can kind of celebrate our fandom continues to be, oh, hey, that's Admiral Thrawn.
Yeah. I have not played any of the Villainous games, but I think these are all games that can be played individually, but then I think you can also like expand on them to something along those lines. I'm not entirely sure. I know Villainous, though, is very popular, and people who love it really, really love it. So they've done a couple of Star Wars themed Villainous releases. But yeah, Admiral Thrawn. Always love when he pops up.
And then later on in the story, Alex also highlights a number of titles that are available this season. I have both of these titles, Wings of Starlight and How Far I'll Go, on my to read list.
Okay.
They both sounded really, really interesting. So yeah, have those on the list. So be sure to check the article out. It'll be linked below, and you can learn more about some of the items that are from the Disney adult in your life. Maybe you or the Disney adult in your life. Moving over to the world of cruise lines, the Disney Destiny is preparing for its inaugural sailings. We've seen a lot of media coverage around it. Our own team was there for the christening cruise. So we have a lot of articles and videos here on this YouTube channel available regarding that. But we wanted to focus on the merchandise. Doobie actually came back with the ears. Thank you, Disney, for the Destiny. So I can hold them up here. I'll make myself big for a moment. Let's see. I hit this button right here. See, I get to be producer and so there you go. It's a nice like a deep navy blue, a deep blue, almost navy. You have Mickey Mouse, and Captain. We've got a gold bow, the Disney Cruise Line logo. These are the lounge flies, so you know how they'll be weighted. They also have that tag on the side. So really, really beautiful. In the pictures, they trend like a little bit more purple.
I was gonna say, yeah.
But in person, they're actually quite blue. I think it's the cruise ship lighting.
Okay.
Has a tendency to make things look that way.
Well, for the backpack and the Spirit jersey, though, it does have that like ombre effect, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I believe so. I love this bag, this Judy and Burke design, the Ariel over top of the ship.
They almost look like buckles, and I mean that in a good way. Like that is such a unique perspective to feature on this bag. I love it. And then
to have the bow like that, it's pretty cool.
Yes.
In looking at the various merchandise, not only do they feature kind of that what I consider the historic cruise line imagery with the captain, Mickey and Minnie, but they're also showcasing the thematic of the ship, and that is that like hero theme. Mm-hmm. And so you'll see that we're going to have some T-shirts that feature the Mickey and Minnie in that art form. The stern of the ship has Spider-Man, so we have Marvel characters on the exterior of this particular cruise ship, and that's represented in a coffee mug as well as an ornament, so you can bring that home. Once again, celebrating that hero theme that is part of the Destiny. But I love Hero Minnie.
Yeah, she's awesome.
But I'm falling in. I'm really enjoying it. The bag that you see here is it's like one of those hip bags.
Yeah.
It's got the ship logo in black on black on the front, on the back, embroidered with the Disney Cruise Line. The zip pull has the cruise line logo. And the strap is a black and gold. And this thematic is very similar to what you find in the Grand Atrium, where the statue of Black Panther can be found. So this bag is it feels like a neoprene.
Okay.
The back has like a magnetic snap available.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, but then it also has this zip pocket portion on it as well. So you not only have kind of just the slip, but you have that. And then on the interior of the zipper pouch, you have like segments. So you have 2 segments on this side. So you could put like, you know, a chapstick and keys. And then this other side, there's also another flap here. So you could put your cell phone here and it wouldn't fall, you know, like kind of all the way in. So it's nice. It's got a few little kind of segments. That's my bag. Yes, it is. So that's some of, and then the another item that Juby came home with is the water bottle.
Ooh.
It is not petite. It is a big old water bottle. It's one of those that when you wait here, let me see if I can get it where you can get the
that is so pretty.
Isn't that pretty? Yeah. So there's the ship, and then as you it's one of those with the straw. So I'd probably just end up taking it off and drinking this one. I'm not a straw person. So but there you go, nice handle. I like this black and gold.
I do too. It's really elegant,
right? Yeah, and it feels it I don't know, there's something about the way in person as opposed to that picture, it feels more elevated, more I don't know, pretty than the picture.
No, I get that. It's nice because you kind of have a little bit of something for everybody too, because you're going to have so many different fans with so many different like fashion aesthetics and things that they prefer. And so it's nice that you've got, you know, a little bit of that too.
I think if I would have seen this picture before Juby got off the ship, I might have asked him to pick it up for me. That Minnie Mouse with yeah, see, Fred, you're with me. Nice shirt.
Yeah.
I love the colors, and I just like the attitude that Minnie's showing here. So, and the blue ringer collar, I enjoy a good ringer shirt. So I just picked up one for Gideon. Oh, I should have had him bring that out. I could show you what we picked up on our trip to NYC, and you can get the Hero Mickey and the Hero Minnie. These are Disney Cruise Line items. They are currently available aboard the Destiny. That is not to say that they will never show up someplace else. We have sometimes seen some items from Cruise Line pop up at Disney Store. I know at one point they had like a little shop at Disney Springs where you could pick up some items. But typically you're going to have to take a cruise or have a friend bring you back something from the cruise. One of the bars on this ship is specifically leaning towards the pirate theming. So we have a pirate's life merch. There's always like a pirate night on board ship, but having the pirates stuff like this, I think, is more thanks to the that bar. So you can learn more about all of that on Laughing Place with our cruise articles, hundreds of photos, hours of video. It's all there for you. Let's see. I'm going to jump now to a sale because it's Mickey's birthday.
Yes, Mickey's birthday. That's right. We've got House of Sillage has the Mickey Mouse fragrance is on sale for a limited time. I think we're looking at 35% off. This is typically almost $400 for this fragrance, and it's on sale for $257 right now. You have experience with this fragrance, correct?
I love this fragrance so much. I will say that we have seen them offer even better discounts at House of Sillage. So if you are not on a timetable dynamic and you are considering it, keep your eye on the site. Part of the reason why the price is perhaps steeper than what you often will see is the concentration of oil used, and both Becca and I have found that a little goes a long way with these. It lingers beautifully. Both the Mickey and the Minnie fragrance lean towards, I like to call it bakery.
Mhm.
So it's kind of that vanilla dynamic, more playful.
Yes.
Another reason for the price here is the beauty of the perfume bottle itself.
Yes.
It's covered in the crystals.
Yep.
That topper sparkles beautifully. It's
Yes.
one of the reasons why I love having mine sitting on the counter in my bathroom. Each morning it just twinkles as I get ready for the day. That base, that cupcake base, is a beautiful crystal as well.
Yes.
And they have other fragrances that are cut in the cupcake itself. So like you can get a refill for under 100,
Yes.
and it would just snap onto that Minnie Mouse, head. Ear hat. So, and then the ear hat you could just display if you wanted separately. It's quite pretty, and it's very heavy.
It's hefty, yeah. And then there's the bottle without the cap.
So, and there's a wide variety of cupcakes available. So if you wanted to lean more towards the color of the bottle rather than the fragrance, you could do that too. Blue, green, yellow. So, because they've also done some for Harry Potter. So you have the various house colors and whatnot. So just wanted to point out House of Siage because it's been a while since we've talked about them. They have this Mickey Minnie line, and then they have another one that's a more floral line. It leans into the spring. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
We actually, Kyle purchased this for me as a surprise, and this is actually on sale. This is the amplifier set. Typically, it's $145. This was $72.50 when we purchased it, and that's still the price right now. So, yeah, you get 4 of these really cute bottles, and they're 4 different scents. And yeah, it's way more like floral and playful, but it's Mickey and Friends. I've used just a little bit, and as we were saying earlier, like a little bit goes a long, long way. The amplifiers are designed to go with any of the House of Siage products, or you can mix and match them together to create your own unique fragrances. So,
do you find that you use them as part of like when you're using other fragrances, or are you finding that you use those like on their own?
I've only used it a couple times, and I've done them on their own or mixed them together. I haven't mixed it with the Minnie Mouse or the Avatar. But
Okay.
I've found that I'm liking them by themselves right now, but I'm definitely interested to play around.
Yeah, I was looking at the fragrance notes over here as you were talking, and I'm like, oh yeah, I could totally see just wearing these. I mean, the mischievous duo of Chip and Dale, it has bergamot, it has cognac, it has sugar, vanilla bourbon, patchouli. So nice. I was like, oh, okay, I could lean into that on its own. So
I think that was Kyle's favorite, and then I liked the Fashionistas. The Minnie and Daisy was my favorite.
Okay, and that one's got a lot of citrus along with the coconut and sandalwood and some praline. So, Kyle is eyeing the Superman scent.
Yeah, they sent us a whole bunch of sample cards where you just lift the little thing to smell them. Because we had purchased this, so there were like 8 different cards, I think, with a whole bunch of their different collections. The Superman is very clean, very fresh. I was surprised at how much I liked it, and yeah, like he's saying, he's eyeing it, so we're probably gonna hold out for a sale, but maybe something fun to splurge on, and for the end of the year.
Yeah, no, totally. Yeah, I understand. Like I say, the really nice thing is the quality of the fragrance.
Yes.
It lasts a long time. I've been slowly using my Mickey Mouse bottle, and it's one where I'm wishing that they sold just the refill part, because I really like that fragrance, but I don't need a whole another ear hat and everything. I would just like the base. So I'm fingers crossed that'll happen before I totally run out. Moving over to Fig Pin, we have some Kingdom Hearts items.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts, some mystery packs. So these are the little pins here that you can get. The individual pins are $10, or you can buy a case of of 10 for $100. And there's, a bunch of different characters. There's a whole like rarity scales, all of your favorites, including Sora and King Mickey and Donald Duck are in this. Axel, Roxas. So kind of a great lineup there.
Yeah. And that's from Kingpin. Now, Uniqlo has a really interesting new offering for Disney fans.
Yep. And this is at you're gonna get this at the wow, I'm totally spacing right now.
No worries.
At their studio, their Uniqlo studio.
Okay. So what are we looking at with this embroidery, Becca?
So you can bring clothing that you have that might need a little bit of extra love or a little bit of repair, whether it's Uniqlo or not, and then they'll put these Disney patches on there, so you can kind of extend the life of your product, and you're also getting a fun little Disney flourish to it.
So if you're like my husband, who wears his shirts untucked and then accidentally plugs a seatbelt buckle through it and does that until he tears a hole in his shirt, you can add a little bit of Disney love to said textile boo-boo. So there you go. So that's immediately what I thought of when I heard about this offering. Or if your bag's getting a little bit worn, you can reinforce that before it gets to a point of no return.
Right.
So yeah, and this is just such an interesting concept. I would it never crossed my mind. So check it out. The Uniqlo's Disney embroidery offerings for your to extend the life of your garment.
And it looks like they have 7 or 8 locations, and one is Disney Springs in Orlando, Florida. So or Walt Disney World, I should say. So if you're heading to Florida, you might be able to get this done while you're there.
The team at Kith, we're jumping to Marvel.
Yes.
And we're showcasing some characters, some
characters. Yeah. Kith and Marvel have done, or Marvel versus Capcom. So those classic video games that would pit your favorite Marvel characters against other characters like Street Fighter. So this is the Kith collection, Kith's latest Marvel collection. These are a little bit higher end, usually a limited edition. We've got some comic book covers. We've got, as we saw, action figures. There's some apparel. There's shoes. The shoes, I was looking earlier, and about half of the items are still available and the other half are listed as sold out. So if there's something that you like as we're looking through this, it may or may not be available, but but it's not, the entire collection is not gone. So that's very encouraging. But yeah, this is really popular. This is also one of those higher end collections. So you're going to be spending a little bit to add these to your Marvel collection, but I'm pretty impressed with what they've done, and I like the look of it. It's very, you're going for that graphic style. They definitely nailed that.
Yeah, this is an area of little knowledge for me, but the colors are really attractive, so I'm all in on that. So.
And I don't know, I guess there's Kith locations in New York, London, Paris. We've actually been in this store in Paris a couple years ago when they had their Spider-Man collection. We just happened to be in the city, and so we went to look, and it's different than shopping at many other locations. They had the Spider-Man collection, but it wasn't like when you go into some of these stores where there's multiple sizes. Like, yes, they had various sizes, but it wasn't like a huge inventory. So that it's a little bit more limited.
Okay. Moving on to the Disney store and Star Wars, because this is way more familiar to me. It was Life Day yesterday, and that meant a variety of new items, including a Lothcat, which apparently our friend Sarah over at Skywalking Through Neverland says she adopted a little cat yesterday.
Oh, congratulations.
I know. So a new four-legged friend over there at the Skywalking house. But a few items from Acolyte.
Yes, some items from Acolyte, some items from Ahsoka, and then even some Clone Wars era items as well. So this was more of a it's Life Day, so we're going to drop some new limited edition Star Wars items or items that you've wanted previously that have sold out that are now back in stock, like that Star Speeder.
Okay. But, I know. This was quite the surprise to see this on the shelves when we were there at Walt Disney World. So if you had been eyeing this playset, it's back at Disney Store and Disney Parks. So you can pick it up. It has authentic sounds to the attraction. It has a screen that showcases the attraction footage. So yeah, you can have a lot of fun reliving Star Tours at home. As Becca said, some of these are sets that we no, Geo, Mom's budget did not such a purchase at this time.
With that Star Speeder, if you do get it, you can. There are seats in there, and you can fit the 3 3/4 inch figures in those seats. So,
yep,
just pretty awesome.
It is amazing. I will not lie. It is incredible. The Stranger electronic helmet from Black Series, so you can relive the
Acolyte. Yeah, that was something that. So the show came out last spring, and as the show was airing, they were like, we're going to open pre-orders on this item that'll be available in September of 2025. So this is actually, it's been around for a while in terms of pre-order, but it is actually a brand new product that you can purchase.
So there you have it. Once again, we'll have the links below. Where this is affiliate links, we do make notice. Sometimes we do receive a small commission on what purchases you make. And so we always appreciate if you're doing Disney shopping that you stop by Laughing Place, take a little peek around at what we're showcasing, and then make your purchases, because it helps us out a little bit around here. Becca, I think that's it for the main list, but now we're going to hop on over to this week's Sensational 7. And earlier today, we shared the news that Mickey and his friends are returning to the NBA court on Christmas Day for more Dunk the Halls fun. And this time, not only are they going to be playing on Main Street, which very similar, which is where they were last year, but that Troublemaker Stitch is going to be popping up. So expect some antics, or as I like to say, shenanigans. I'm a fan of shenanigans, so I'm hoping for shenanigans, thanks to Stitch. But it's going to be the Cavaliers and the Knicks, and so therefore I decided to theme my list to basketball items, things you might want to buy to enjoy said Christmas game. Fred's ready. Well, let's see. My Sensational 7 list is inspired by the dwarfs that Sleepy, Happy, Grumpy, Dopey, Sneezy, Bashful, and Doc. We're starting off with Sleepy, and perhaps you might want to cuddle with this little adorable Kuzco Big Feet plush. Why did I pick Kuzco? Because basketball famously described as non-contact sport, right? No touchy. Yeah. You get called for a foul. So I picked Kuzco, and he's adorable. Right? He's cute, right?
He's so cute.
So there you go. Kyle saying hide your toilet paper because of Stitch wanting to toilet paper castles. Jumping over to Happy, I selected a bedazzled basketball jersey for our favorite basketball team, that would be the Wildcats from High School Musical. And this is a Sharpay Evans, fabulously pink jersey. So, you just have to smile when you see that. Now, if the refs annoy you and you're beginning to want to show your dark side, maybe, just maybe, you can throw on this pinstriped Sith basketball jersey dress. This is available over at Hot Topic. So that is just foreboding.
It really is.
Right? It's just, no, there's nothing about that is happy. So it's definitely a grumpy choice. Dopey, I often will go for something sparkling, like his eyes were in the mine when they were bejeweled. In this case, I also pick in our friend Stitch. It is a light up Christmas tree figure so that you can have a bit of sparkly fun in your decor during Christmas Day Dunk the Halls. If you need to avoid getting be great if Kith made Sith, right? Yeah, Sith by Kith. If it's Christmas cool weather and you're wanting to avoid a draft and not get all sneezy, maybe you can throw on this goofy basketball slam dunk jersey sweatshirt. Look at Goofy getting height. He is all the way above.
That is so fun.
Right? He is basketball height above the rim. For Bashful, I went with something that could be not necessarily sports totally related and a little bit more subtle. It's a Lilo and Stitch holiday cookie cutter set. So you've got some adorable silhouettes of Stitch and Angel available. Maybe you can make some baked goods to enjoy during halftime or maybe throughout the game. I'm trying to figure out what I want to try. If you're asking about the Goofy one, that is over at Amazon. It is on Amazon, and I'll have links. I'll have an article with links available too that you'll be able to find all these links there as well. And finally, 7th is Doc, and that's kind of the foundational dwarf, the leader of the group. And in this case, I selected Mickey Mouse. It is a nice t-shirt, just says nothing but net. 28 for the year that Mickey made his debut, and just our mouse showing off his round ball skills.
Love it.
So yeah, and that's this week's Sensational 7. So Becca, that brings us to the shopping list as we wrap up.
Yes, we've made it. So we had another pin drop at Disney Store today, including some limited edition items that I believe are already sold out, but then also some festive styles, including Christmas and Hanukkah. And then we've got a catch-all article highlighting everything new at Disney Store this week. So we update that daily. So you can go back and see all the new items that have arrived since Sunday, including some X-Men 97 Little People, and then there's a holiday Mickey and Friends collection, some new mini mix-its, lots of fun stuff available now. And then there's the Gani by Disney collection featuring Daisy Duck. So this is going to be higher end, but if you love Daisy Duck, if she's your fashionista, you will love these items that are available now. And then Stony Clover Lane released some new items this week, including the It's a Small World, but then also they have their Toy Story collection in celebration of the 30th anniversary of Toy Story. And then we spotted some Zootopia 2 merchandise and some really cute holiday merchandise at Downtown Disney in Disneyland. And then if you're over in Walt Disney World, Jollywood Nights merchandise at Disney's Hollywood Studios. There's some fun items featuring Ollie, right? That's his name, Ollie. He's the gingerbread man. I love it. So I've yet to go to one of those parties. Maybe next year will be the year. But yeah, the exclusive party merchandise that's available. And then Home Alone, we've got a Spirit jersey over at Disney Store, and some previous years' items have returned for 2025. Fun way to celebrate that classic film. And then we've got the Toys for Tots Ultimate Toy Drive going on at all sorts of locations, including on Disney Store. You can purchase something and you don't even have to go out and shop. You just go online, buy it, and Disney will make sure that it gets to a kid and gives them a magical Christmas this year. And then Galaxy's Edge, we've got some new toys and collectibles over at the Hollywood Studios Galaxy's Edge, including some like nesting dolls, which I thought was so fun. So you will have to check that out. And then wrapping everything up, we've got the gingerbread display, and then some gingerbread merchandise and some other like food and beverage items that you can get at Disney's or at Contemporary at Walt Disney World. So lots of fun stuff happening just this week and more on the way.
This week, last week actually, I forget it's Tuesday.
I know.
So it was a week ago. A week ago, I was in New York. Oh, and hey, it doesn't think it's me. So we had the opportunity to visit 7 Hudson, the new Disney headquarters, and they actually have a employee store there. So I wanted to share a pic, and let's see if it'll
let you do it.
If it'll let me log into my own account.
Yeah, I love that we've got all these layers of authentication to protect us, but sometimes you're like, I just want it right away.
And there you go. And what really kind of blew my mind, and it's constant reminder. Just off screen, I didn't quite step back far enough, but just off screen is ESPN merchandise. So it's ESPN, Disney, ABC News. In foreground here is the Disney company, and then off to the right is the item specifically for that particular location, the 7 Hudson location. And so it's just a reminder of like how broad the company is, and it was pretty cool to just kind of stand there and scan it and see all the various magic that happens in that very building that we were at, 7 Hudson there in New York. That's where they do like First Take for ESPN, but also The View and Live with Kelly and Mark and ABC News. And so pretty fun. So I wanted to share that with you as we get ready to sign off. We should be here next week. So check us out. Same time, Tuesdays, 4 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Eastern. Tonight, we're going to have Disney Trivia Live hosted by my husband, and that starts at 7:30 Pacific. So he did not share with me the themes. I suspect Mickey Mouse might be one of them, but I don't know yet. So tune in and find out, compete head-to-head, show off your Disney knowledge. With that, Becca, I think we could just say goodbye.
All right. Happy birthday. It's Mickey's birthday.